Joel, welcome to Trade Finance Talks. Good to be here at Cybos 2019. So, introduction, who are you, where are you from, and what do you do?
First of all, thank you, Deepesh, for having me. So my name is Joel Schrevens. I'm Global Solutions Director at China Systems. I'm responsible for product strategy at China Systems. So China Systems, we're focused on trade finance and supply chain finance. We provide traditionally trade back office and also portal solutions, and also we're very active in the digital transformation space.
Great, so you'll be an expert in explaining what the trade finance ecosystem looks like right now.
Okay, what it looks like right now is a very good question because it's changing heavily. So typically, of course, all trade finance processing is heavily SWIFT based. There's a number of new ecosystems appearing like Voltron, Marco Polo, which have a lot of potential. Of course, they don't have the bandwidth of SWIFT yet, but they of course have the potential to become very important players, especially in the supply chain finance space. There is a lot of really room to come up with more efficient solutions. So it's a very volatile world, and I think it's very important for us as a solution provider to keep our systems, to keep them flexible, to allow our customers actually to be onboarded on new platforms very easily without having to change the underlying technology.
Okay, so how is China Systems addressing the pain points from the bank and also from the bank to corporate perspective?
Okay, so one of the big pain points is obviously that trade. It's traditionally known that as a heavy paper-based business. That is a challenge which is still going to be there for a long time. At China Systems, we will obviously cooperate on all source to settle digitization efforts. That is definitely the future. The reality is today is still that it will still be a long path. There is still a lot of paper and it will still be around for a long time. So we have to make sure, as it is demonstrated on one of our wall pictures here, that we have to be able to deal with the digital world in the future and also with the paper world today, and in a hybrid processing environment. So it is quite challenging from a processing point of view to do that, but we've heavily focused on our solutions that are actually, regardless of the channel we communicate, whether that's paper, whether it's a portal solution, whether it's SWIFT, whether it's MT798, whether it's Voltron, whether it's host-to-host connectivity, it is actually not really that relevant for our solution. It's based on party profile settings, so our solution will interact with other trade ecosystems partners based on the intelligence predefined on the system.
Great, so I guess whilst we're here at Cybos, which is really at the forefront of machine learning, AI, big data, what is China Systems doing to future-proof the systems?
Yeah. OCR and AI are currently one of the most effective ways of dealing with today's challenges. As I've said, the paper is there. Distributed ledger technology, we don't doubt the technology, but in fact we are very much focused also today on how do we help our solutions dealing with our customers dealing with the paper today. And OCR and AI are of course very important tools to do that. What we've done is we've integrated our back office engine with an OCR AI engine, which actually we're interacting with that system in real time. So we're pushing LC data into that system. We can also scan documents, and those documents are uploaded into the software where they will be checked. So the data will be extracted, documents are classified, the data is extracted, and that's where the machine learning comes in. It will perform the rules engine, will do all the document checking. We will actually incorporate the results of that information into our system and also integrate it fully into our processing flows, because ultimately the objective is to improve the customer service. So where we used to have manual processes for registration of documents, checking documents, processing of documents, pay, accept, refuse, we've now fully automated those steps. So we're using APIs to interact with the system. Our system gets updated automatically with the activity taking place on the document checking engine, and we can push those results straight to the customer for the presenter of the documents if he wants to say, send the documents as is to the issuing bank, or please modify them. So we're actually, the ultimate goal of using this technology is to leverage technology to optimize business processes and to improve customer service.
Great, and also very, very recently this year you announced your partnership with Voltron.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a bit more about the partnership?
Yeah, exactly. We became a partner, I think, about end of April. We were actually one of the latest probably trade finance vendors to join. We were first watching the activity, wanted to see the progress, we wanted to understand the roadmap. And the key thing for us is that we wanted to prove actually how easy it is for us to interact with a blockchain platform. And it's all based on API connectivity. The tools we have in place, I think it took us about 1 week for us to add a Voltron adapter to establish the API connectivity. 2 weeks, I think, for the business configuration. We took the LC process, an import LC process, a prototype, and in total it took us 3 weeks to actually configure this and have an entire LC flow for the issuance of the LC supported, with exactly the same application as the one that we're using to do SWIFT-based letters of credit. So for our customers, if Voltron takes off, if a customer wants to be working with Voltron, our solutions are ready to support that, and they can keep using their existing infrastructure to process it on a SWIFT basis.